guys. Well, after a long absence of doing some lessons here, been really busy with my music. Gonna get back to some theory stuff. I've had some requests for people to say, hey, put a little bit more theory stuff on your page. So let's start with the basics. The first position major scale on the guitar, C major scale. Okay, super handy to practice, super handy to know. Improves your overall musicality, your finger dexterity, finger strength. I'm going to show you the scale and some basic tricks on how to practice it. Okay. So before I put the metronome on, and I highly suggest you always use a metronome when you're practicing your scales. Okay, that's kind of a way of measuring your progress on how fast you can go and where you're at. So we're starting with our C note here. Now, of course, the C scale is just like if you were to do it on the piano, it's all white keys, none of the black keys, no sharps or flats. So on the guitar, it's like this. So we got 8, which is our C note, 10, which is a D note, 7 on the A string, which is a E note, 8 on the A string, which is an F note, 10 is a G note, then we go down to the next string, the D string, we play 7 again, which is an A note, 9, a B note, and then our first octave of the scale, another C note, which is 10. So 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10. There's the first half. Okay, so that's a first octave. So if you don't understand that, that's like you have a C of a lower frequency, and then a full 8 steps up is a C of a higher frequency. That's why it's called an octave, right? 8 as in octopus, 8 notes, not 8 tentacles. All right, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10. Okay, let's use the whole fretboard. Then we've got 7, which is a D note, 9, which is an E note, 10, this is all on your G string, F note. Then we're going to play an 8 on our B string, which is a G note. 10 on our B string is an A note. 7 on the E string for B, C, 8. Now we're going to play the 10 just because it's really easy to reach, even though it's the D note. So our C, our next octave is here. So here's a C, here's a C, and here's a C. Right? But we're going to go up to the D anyway, just because it's easy to reach. It's nice to play in the position and fit as many notes as we can without moving our hand around. Okay, so that's second half. It's 7, 9, 10 on the G string, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. So all together, the whole scale is this: 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10. Don't mind our bell ringing in the background. Okay, all right, awesome. So the notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. All right, now let's throw the metronome on and show you guys some tricks for practicing it. Okay, so first of all, play your basic quarter notes, so with the beat. Sounds slow, sounds boring, I know, but it's a good opportunity to work on your picking and also to get the memory work of doing the scale downs. Like if you don't have the pattern exactly memorized, of course it's good to go over it really slow. And really work on tone. Make sure that every note you're picking and sounding sounds good. Make sure your finger is falling in the right space on the fret so you're making a good tone. Okay, next, super easy. We're going to do doubles of that. So we're going to pick twice on each note, so 8th note. So down, up, down, up. Every note gets 2 picks. This is good picking practice. Also good practice to work on staying in time with your metronome. and getting the same even tone if you can, both with your upstroke and your downstroke. Challenge is going to start increasing every time, so we'll do triplets next. So that's 3 notes per beat. You count this 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a down, up, down, 2 and a 3 and a 4. I got going a little quick there. And a 4 and a down, up, down, 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 down. Oh. Missed a note there. Up, down, 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 up. So the picking for these triplets gets a little harder. Okay, nice and easy. Not too bad yet. We're going to get more challenging each time, although I think some people might find this next one easier than the triplets. We're going to do 16th notes, so we're playing 4 notes per beat. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a down, up, 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 down, Get to be a nice meditative experience if you actually just get into the zone with doing this and knowing that the more you do this, the more it helps all aspects of your playing. Playing songs, playing riffs, playing solos, anything. It's just teaching your fingers stronger muscle memory work to make sure you're hitting good notes. Even though maybe you might not use the first position major scale very much for soloing purposes, but it's still a good thing to practice. Okay, so we've done up to 16th notes with picking. Now let's practice being able to move through the scale faster rather than just picking extra times on each note. So we've already done quarter notes on each note, right? So let's try doing half notes, but not picking twice on the same string, but moving up the scale faster. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm going too fast. Getting excited. Don't want to get going too fast, too quick. I should know better. This is a common problem with beginning learners. Okay, so there's our 8th note, so that's 2 beats. We're kind of moving through. Now we're going to try to do 3 notes per beat moving up the scale. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. Yeah, that's pretty good, not too bad. So that's triplets, getting a little faster each time. 16th notes, 4 notes per beat. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a... Okay, next 16th note triplets. So we're going to try to get 6 notes. So this will be a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Getting there, starting to get to the closer to the upper limits of my speed at this present moment. Try it again. Be really hard on yourself. I know it sounds kind of wrong, but in this case, I heard one note where I kind of picked one note off. So you know what? I'm going to do it again. It wasn't good enough. In your scale that sounds a little bit do it again, or if you're finding you've got a bunch of notes, then you're probably doing it too fast. Now here comes the challenge. Now I got to do the next one is 32nd notes. So that'll be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. So we're getting 8 notes per beat. So start to get pretty fast, right to the top of my speed limit at this moment. And right now I'm at a pretty lazy metronome speed of 45 beats per minute. Now it's a good thing to set your metronome to the point where you can go the fastest on this part of the exercise, on the 32nd notes. And then work on it until it starts to feel more and more comfortable. I'm getting there. What I've been doing, I'm going to go through all 6 different positions, okay? Or sorry, 5 different positions. And then I'm going to, once I get through that over and over again every day, then I'm probably going to bump my speed up to 50, gradually pushing my 32nd note speed. Here we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Not bad. No bad notes. Good. Okay, picking technique stuff. Try working. As you go down a string, your hand kind of comes down a tiny little bit to compensate that you're picking on a lower string, especially when you're moving this quickly. You really want to try to work on what I call the meta techniques of your playing. 2, 3, 4. See how my hand kind of traveled down as I picked and then came back up again? I'll show you again. 4. Okay, so there's a good beginning, some exercises you can do with your first position C major scale. Again, slow, and don't be afraid to do the slow stuff. Playing slow with good tone is just as hard as playing fast, okay? This is not a race we're running, this is music. So certain things require a great sounding, slow notes. Sometimes it's got to get fast, Depends what the song or the music is asking for, all right? Thanks for tuning in. Keep practicing.